I was living with a woman, and she would say, my lower self did that. And I would say, no, no, you did that, you did that. And then she would explain what she meant. And the lower self is a pathwork concept of the part of us that holds us back from being happy and being fulfilled.
My husband knew of someone in the 12-step program who was going to a Pathwork group and invited him. And he went to the first group and said, those people are crazy. And he was not going back. But then he did go back because it intrigued him and brought me into it, and we came up here for a weekend, and that was it. We signed up for the transformation program together.
Two of my biggest previous interests have been philosophy and spirituality on the one hand and psychology on the other hand. When with Pathwork, I found it to an extent where I had not found it previously.
My hesitation was the emotional process component, where you're sitting in a group sharing your feelings, and that was new territory for me. I love more of a James Bond motif, and so being in the environment of TP, the transformation program, there was a lot of emoting going on and working through a lot of feelings. Basically, it was a challenge all the way through, but I kept building my capacity to feel more and tolerate more.
So I'm a thinker. My work was technical with computers. And I have a feeling, I think, oh, I don't want that, go away, I don't want feelings, bottom line, you know. And now I realize the importance of feelings. I want to feel my feelings.
Something I think of as the major achievement of my life, and it came to me in about the second year of Pathwork, was the ability to sit by myself and quiet my mind, essentially to meditate, to sit alone and just be with myself.
One of the many tools that I've learned is being able to express my needs, how to convey what in the past I would have bypassed it, denied it, because I was in fear of being confronted or being humiliated.
My husband was actually very upset about something that I had done or not done. And in the past, I have not been able to handle such attack. I would have cried or start attacking him back and saying that it was not true what he was saying. But instead, I was able to step back and really observe his feelings. And after listening to him, I was able to just calmly say, I really need some time to digest everything that you have been telling me. And I left the room, but after 10-20 minutes, he came to look for me, and he was in another space, and we were able to connect.
I am deserving of my needs if I can express them clearly. It's a landmark for me to be able to come to this place.
One of the greatest gifts and the hardest to accept in this program has been being able to see my own darkness with compassion.
The most powerful thing for me was to keep exposing my weaknesses, and the people still loved me and the people still stayed. And it was incredible.
Seven Oaks is in the country. It's beautiful. It's well maintained. The trees, the plants, the flowers, the grass, the river, the woods, everything is natural. You find spiritual and godlike values in nature, and Seven Oaks is away from all the hustle and bustle. It's quiet here.
For me, it's a place that I want to come to experience more of my real self, a place of power that enlivens me and brings things to the front that I need to look at or experience with another. It's become a place of where I come to be with friends and to be with community.
I found out that I deserved to be here, that I was already whole, and life could be so much more than I ever thought it was.
I've grown a lot, and now I really feel able to be an adult, to contribute, to give back to life. Now I have a daughter, a 2-year-old, and I feel able to be with her and raise her. Even though still nowadays I have challenges on that, I feel that I have now the tools to be the best mother I can be, and more peace and happiness.
People that knew me when I first started would hardly know me now. I was a typical angry young man, afraid on the inside, and step out of my way on the outside, I'll run you over. That's where I was. But over the years, the pathwork and its loving approach has melted my defense. It's caused me to find the love inside of myself, and now to begin to give it out to others, to support other people in this. It's a long process, but it is sustainable. When you make progress on the pathwork, you've made real progress.